weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Next to me in the booth are Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Pacers in Indiana. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got an arm jumper. Napier is out there with Jordan Hamilton. And it's Norman in at the 4 slot. So it's the Clippers now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. I mean, they weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking. No ball movement. Very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp.
And that one's good. Money's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Napier missing.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
The pass to Knox. Wade outside. Pass to Matajunas. Here's Money. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to George. Here's the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, really at both ends of the floor. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Over to the left wing. Hamilton, the pass to Napier. He kicks to Shumpert. Tries from 10, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And now it's a double-digit lead. Wade's got his first 2 points of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Doris Brooke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last period, Pelicans head coach addressed his team. He immediately addressed their offensive game plan and detailed an aggressive up-tempo style. It sounds like their offense is going to come from the transition game. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Norman. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, they needed that one finally. That's just 1 of 5 now overall.
Here's Money coming off a solid outing against Indiana.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Here's Napier. Washburn defended by George. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? And you look at Hamilton, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there, mix it up, and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
Yeah, you mentioned their lack of size and strength compared to the post players around the NBA, but I've always found that the best rebounders usually aren't the biggest guy. They're the most tenacious, and they have excellent timing and the ability to get off their feet multiple times quicker than their opponents.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Money. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Pass to Norman. Out to the right wing from about 19 feet. Good. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Money. He's got 5. Goes up on the high post. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
And here is Los Angeles now. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Passes it to Napier. Out to Shumpert. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And again, the basket for Money. Money's got 9. Clippers trail by 12. And there's the pass to Norman. Here's Napier. And the 3 off target. The Pelicans have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. New Orleans moving it around. And the shot is good.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive. You know, guys, looking at the Pelicans over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league. Tops in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition. How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
Here's Money. He's got 9. Wade outside. The feed now to Montejunas. Pass to Money. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Napier. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Clippers trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. He's going to play his way right onto the bench.
Oh!
Look out!
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Hamilton with a screen on Wade, and Shumpert kicks to Hamilton. Cranes the three-pointer. Hamilton's got 7 points.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Money passes to Knox. Hamilton outside. Napier kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Napier. There's the triple. The shot is off.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
Well, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Wade against Shumpert. There's the pick. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Shumpert's got his first basket of the night.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Napier passes to Norman. Shumpert in the corner. Clock at 4. Misses the one-handed jam. New Orleans leading by 15. Passes it to Money. outside for George. Here's Money. He's got 11. There's the double team with Hamilton. Money passes to Montiunas. And it's Wade in the corner. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
They get it back. Hamilton kicks to Napier. And there's the pass to Norman. Poked away. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Outside for George. George double teamed. Here's Money. Tries it from 9. Another one falls for New Orleans. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Norman hits the outside fadeaway. He has 6.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with head coach of the Clippers for just a moment. We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Talk about some great numbers for Money. He already has 13 points and 2 steals.
Boy, he's been so good both offensively and defensively, Clark. I'm not sure which way he's been better.
I don't think he's missed a beat at either end.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
New Orleans leading by 20. He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. Outside Curry. Takes a 3, and he gets the bucket.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Here's Turk. Los Angeles with another miss.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got a shooter.
Here's Money. 14 points for him. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. The 10-footer cannot hit, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Outside Curry. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here is Wilcox. Right wing. Here's Turk. And again, unable to change momentum here. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. New Orleans on top, running away with this one. On New Orleans, back in a moment. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
Some changes here. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, it's good for Money.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Pass to Norman. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Joseph, the pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Napier, averaging 19 points per contest. Poked loose. Here's Money, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
And you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on this list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter and risk them blowing by you, or back off and give up the 3.
As well as they shoot it from out there, Steve, you know, I'd take option number 1 and hope for some help if they get by me, because you give him room near the arc, and they'll make you regret it.
And the basket by Napier.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Money. And that one comes up a bit short.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
To the paint. Here's Norman. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. First in scoring, first in assists. For one, getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Napier. 6 points for him. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Launches it. That drops. Napier's got 9.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here's Money. 20 points for him. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. And that time, also a missed shot. The 3, and that one's good. He's got 7.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Fires, high post. The steal. Hamilton against George. Hamilton kicks to Napier. 1:19 left now here in the second. Here's Hamilton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Money. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 23 points for Money.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him. A chance to check out some stats for George. Some good stat lines for him recently. You can put his numbers up among the best lately. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes his average, that speaks volumes. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Money. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The shot by George, wide open. Offensive rebound. Maniunas' shot is good. Maniunas has got his second basket of the night.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
And those hustle points, Clark, I mean, that's just another reason why they've got the lead here.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Boom, he jams it straight down. Nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Here's Napier. Again, Los Angeles.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I just try to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I just can't try to go at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. Something we're going to need if we're going to win this game are second chance points. And so far, that's the one thing that we've been getting. Keep hitting the offensive boards hard. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break.
For one to the start of the second half, big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Money, he's in at the point. Maniunas out there with Paul George. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Knox in at the center position. He doesn't get the second one. New Orleans gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He had 64 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Out of bounds. Remains Clippers ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Outside jumper from the arc. And the shot is good. Shumpert's got 7 points.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
No good for Money.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
Here's Napier. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at New Orleans. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Clippers just way behind.
When I look at New Orleans, you got to go back to the preseason preparation. It was really solid. They established a style of play that was perfect for their personnel, and it's paid immediate dividends at the start of this season.
And the personnel you mentioned wasn't necessarily well respected coming into the season, but they're quickly earning a lot of respect from around the league.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Money. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. 12 points for him.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Napier, and he gets it to go.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
New Orleans leading by 21. Aniunas passes to Knox. Can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Kicks it to Hamilton. There's the dish to Shumpert. Fires from deep. Aniunas grabs the miss. Aniunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively. It's costly.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's Napier. He's got 16. Hamilton kicks to Napier. And he makes good on the layup. Napier's got 18 points.
It's really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Shumpert dishes to Hamilton. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A drive by Shumpert. Here's Washburn. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. When you look at Money, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Well, despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
You know what? I think you're right there. I probably would too, Steve, if I were as strong a defender as he is. That wasn't the case when I played. He is so active. Great anticipation. I think he's at the top of the defensive list for that reason.
Jumps up.
Oh, look out, man.
Oh, rim is shaking. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Napier. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Pelicans have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's George. Makes it off the glass. George has got 14 points for the game.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Money. He's got 27, and he gets it to go. Money's got 29 in the game.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
To end the run. Good. Nice play there from Napier. Both teams will make substitutions.
And let's take a look now at the numbers for Dwayne Wade. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances, averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, He'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there. Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Money passes to Knox, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Here's Napier. Hill kicks to Warren. Moneyunas with the steal. Here's Money. He has 29. Down low. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here's Warren. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
That's good.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
The Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Napier. 20 points for him. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Wade kicks to Moneyunas. Fires for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Napier's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Dishes it to Shumpert. Looking to end the run.
Kevin, let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks. 5th in steals, 11th in scoring, and they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
The key really to me out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals, because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
Shot from 12. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Moneyunas. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
And the whistle blows. He decides to foul intentionally for some reason.
I'm not sure why you would foul right there, Kevin. That's obviously not the smart thing to do, so a mistake there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Good on both. And so here is New Orleans. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Money. Hill pulls it in.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Shumpert with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Shumpert a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Warren dishes to Shumpert. Napier kicks to Wilcox. 6 on the shot clock. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Money. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Money's got 36.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Shumpert with it. Now guarded by Money. Warren the pass to Shumpert. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
No problem knocking that one down. 20 points for him.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Knox. That's his fifth personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Money. He's got 36. Curry wide open. Misses the three.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Offensive rebound. Feeds to Wilcox. Outside jumper. Here's Turk. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. 10 points for him. They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal.
It's stolen by Wilcox. One-on-one fast break. It's stolen by Curry. Rodich. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
No way you can get back into the game if you continue to give up layups.
To the wing right side. Here's Wilcox. No good on the triple. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The feed to Curry. Knox. He's guarded by Hill. Rodich. No luck. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. There's the screen. Pass to Warren. Here's Turk. Wow, way off on that one.
Gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do it. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Here's Shumpert. Warren sets the pick for Shumpert. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Shumpert's got 5 points now this quarter.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's Money. Fader on the way. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Money's got 38 points.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Warren kicks to Wilcox. He dishes it to Hill. Clock at 6. The 10-footer. Wilcox can't hit. Pelicans shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his third assist on the night. And Los Angeles guys shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Here's Warren. Off with the layup. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hill. And that one's good. He's got 12.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy. Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Jordan Hamilton, and it's Hill in at the 5 down low. Wade kicks to Joseph. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got it.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
So it's the Clippers now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Napier passes to Hamilton. Here's Turk. And the Clippers miss again.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Money's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Los Angeles making a switch here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Joseph, covered by Hamilton. And here is Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Moniunas. Here's Money. And again, no good by New Orleans. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Napier kicks to Hamilton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Money. Fires it up. Can't get it to go.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
There's the pass to Warren. Napier kicks to Hamilton. The three-pointer, no good. The Pelicans shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Here's Money. There's the bucket. Good. Money's got 40 points.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Norman. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And so here is New Orleans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Napier pulls it down. Napier's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
First personal foul, team second. Shooting for New Orleans.
Clippers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Hamilton the pass to Napier. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Washburn. And he can't bank that one in. Here's New Orleans. Floats one up. Sinks it. And the shot for Money. Money's got 45 points. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And it's Napier missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The shot's good for Money.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Pass to Napier. Will it go? And it's good on the way in. Napier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
See the way he times his passes so well? That was a great assist.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Hamilton kicks to Napier. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Napier's got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, and that's his first three of the half. There may be more in store.
Here's Money. From beyond the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And it's Napier missing. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And stolen by Napier. Inside, Hamilton buries the easy one.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Money passes to Montejunas. To the right side. Here's Money. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Wow, he is just on cruise control right now. He's been unstoppable.
Yeah, the defense doing its best, but he's been too much for him.
Hamilton kicks to Napier. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
He doesn't knock it out of bounds.
New Orleans have gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Joseph with the ball. Huffman covered by Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Joseph. He started closer. No good with the finger roll. Money's checked in for New Orleans. Los Angeles making a switch here. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He thinks the use of ball screens and pick and rolls is the best formula for success against the defense they're currently looking at, and he let his guys know it. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And that one's good.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Outside Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Napier. Here's Hill. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Kicks to Gordon. Puts up a 3. Here's Muscala. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Muscala's got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Here's Andrew. Here's Washburn. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Money. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. From 11 feet away, that's good on the jump shot.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Money. With the teardrop and the basket good. Money's got 55.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Passes it to Andrew. Here's Napier, defended by Gordon. Napier passes to Andrew, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 1:44 left in the fourth. Here's Money. There's the lob to the hoop. Here's Napier. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
So both teams changing it up here.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Napier. Here's Money.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Well, this win gives them a victory in round one of what's basically a 4-game fight between these teams this season.
And it will be a fight, Steve. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra meaning for the players.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Money. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide. What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Napier. Offline with his three.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Money passes to Knox. Banked in off the glass.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
From the arc. That's collected by Money.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Buries it down low. Money's got 59 points.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
He buries it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. Yeah.
We were firing on all cylinders tonight, baby.
Yeah, man, nothing like getting mine when a team gets theirs.
Food tastes a little better.
Hey, them checks gonna look a little bigger.
Now we celebrating or what?
If you don't mind chilling with a young fella like me,
let's do it.